Hello. Yes, we welcome you back to PSSB, Physical Sciences. Silver Bullet with me, Richard, here. Yes, today we are looking at this question. It says that, what is meant by covalent bond? So, what is covalent bond? Covalent bond is the type of bond formed by sharing of electrons. Yes, one atom contributes electrons and the other contribute electrons. And when those electrons are shared, they form the bond. It can be single, double, or triple. Yes, we come to this question. It says, what is meant by a molecule? Okay. Yeah, what is a molecule? A molecule is a group of two or more atoms covalently bonded together and function as a unit. Yeah, then you come to this one. It says that consider the molecules below. These are the molecules we have. And the question says that write the name and draw the Lewis dot diagram of each. Okay. Yes, name and Lewis dot diagram. Yeah, let us start with H2. Okay. Yes. What's the name of H2? It is hydrogen molecule. And the question wants us to draw the Lewis dot diagram. Okay, here we have to understand that we are having two hydrogen atoms bonded together. So how do we start with this one? Yeah, we first look at the Lewis dot diagram of hydrogen atom. We have to remember that hydrogen belongs to group 1. So it has one unpaired electron. Okay. Yes. So next you look at another, because they are two bonded together, you look at another hydrogen atom. So suppose we have it here. Okay. And we also know that it has one electron because it belongs to group 1. So what is next? What is next is these two coming together to bond. So we are going to have our hydrogen coming with its electron. Okay. Then another hydrogen comes, bringing its electron like that. So when they pair, they form what we call a bond. You have to know that every bond is made up of a pair of electrons. So that is it. So what you see here is the Lewis dot diagram of hydrogen molecule. Yeah. Next is a fluorine molecule. Okay. Yes. F2 is a fluorine molecule. Okay, this is what you have to know, that fluorine is made up of two atoms bonded together, two fluorine atoms bonded together. So what you do, you write the symbol. Next, you trace the group number. Fluorine belongs to group 17, and group 17 has 7 valence electrons. So what do? We distribute them. We first distribute 1 at each corner. Do that 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. Okay. So that's what we have. Yeah, then we represent another fluorine atom. And we know it is group 17. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, to make it easier, we can put the double there. Okay, so each one has 7. You have to know that bonding occurs only between unpaired electrons. So when you look at this fluorine atom, this one is paired, it cannot bond. This one is paired, it can't bond. This one is paired, it can't bond. The only electron which can bond is this one. The same applies here. All these double, they can't bond apart from here. So what is going to happen is that both are going to come together to bond. And we have our molecule. So this is F coming with its electron and its lone pairs. Yeah, those paired ones are called lone pairs. Then our next, another atom comes. Fluorine atom comes, bringing its unpaired here. And we distribute its lone pairs around. Okay. Yes. So this is it. What you have here is the Lewis dot diagram of fluorine molecule. Okay, I need to tell you that when we represent the structure of this one, we are going to have it as F, single bond F. And for this one, it's going to be H, single bond H. Now, next, we come to chlorine. Cl2 is chlorine molecule. And like a fluorine, it is also a diatomic molecule. So what do? We represent the chlorine atom. And after having the symbol, you trace the group. It belongs to group 17. Group 17 has 7 valence electrons, which we distribute as 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, we'll start pairing 5, 6, 7. Yeah, then next, we represent another chlorine atom. Yeah, group 17, meaning 7 valence electrons, which we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so what happens after that? They bond. And what are we having? We are having Cl as our symbol. And from there, what do we know? We know that we have one unpaired electron here, and you have the lone pairs distributed like that. Now, I need to tell you that bonding occurs only between unpaired electrons. So in this case, this one comes here. And what does it come with? It brings its unpaired electron here for bonding. And then we distribute the lone pairs which are around like that. Yeah. So what you have here is the Lewis dot diagram of chlorine molecule. And structurally, a chlorine molecule is represented by that. One chlorine atom bonded by a single bond to another. So these are structures of these diagrams. Yeah, next we come to this HF. Yes, what's the name of HF? Is hydrogen fluoride. Okay. And what I was supposed to do to draw Lewis dot diagram. Okay. So this is made up of H and F bonded together. So what do? You start with H. Okay. And then you say H belongs to which group? It belongs to group 1. So it has only 1 valence electrons. Yeah. Then you come to fluorine. Fluorine belongs to which group? Group 17. And group 17 has how many valence electrons? 7. So we distribute it here. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after that, you start pairing 5, 6, 7. So from here, what do? We bond. So the bonding will occur between unpaired electrons, giving us H with its C electrons. Then fluorine comes with its unpaired electrons. Then we represent its lone pairs like that. Yes. So what you have here is the Lewis dot diagram of hydrogen fluoride. And if we want to represent its molecular structure, it's going to be H single bond F. Yeah. Next is this molecule, HCl. What is it? It is hydrogen chloride. Okay. Yes, we need to know that hydrogen chloride is made up of hydrogen atom and chlorine atom bonded together. So when you look at hydrogen first, this is what you have. Belonging to which group? Group 1. So having only 1 valence electron indicated like that. Yeah, next you represent our chlorine atom. And the chlorine belongs to which group? Group 17. Group 17 has 7 valence electrons. So we indicate it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to remind you that bonding occurs only between unpaired electrons. So what is going to happen here is that these ones are going to come and bond. So hydrogen will come with its 1 unpaired electron here. And chlorine comes with its unpaired electron here to form a bond. Then next, you distribute the lone pairs. There are 2 here, these ones, and these ones. Yes, that is it. So what you see here is the Lewis dot diagram of hydrogen chloride. And its structure is going to be H bonded to Cl by a single bond. Okay, then we come to this CH4. Okay, yeah, what's the name of this molecule? The name is methane. Okay, and what do we know about methane? Methane is made up of 1 carbon atom and 4 hydrogen atoms. So let us represent carbon first. If this is our symbol for carbon, then you ask yourself, carbon belongs to which group? It belongs to group 14. And group 14 has how many valence electrons? There are 4 valence electrons. And according to Lewis, the 4 are distributed as 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So next is to have our hydrogen. There are 4 hydrogens, so we can have 1 here. You can have 1 here. And you can have 1 here and 1 here. Okay, you have to remember that hydrogen belongs to group 1. So each one has 1 unpaired electron like that. Yes, and we need to recall that bonding occurs only between unpaired electrons. You have to remember that all these ones are unpaired and all the electrons surrounding carbon are unpaired. So here we have the potential of forming 4 bonds. So when they come close and they bond, this is what we are going to get. We are going to get our carbon atom, and with its electrons like that. Okay. Then hydrogen comes here, coming with its unpaired electron to bond. Another one comes here, bringing unpaired electron. Another one comes here, bringing its unpaired electron. Another one comes here, coming with its unpaired electron. So what you have here is the molecule for methane. If you want to write its structure formula, it's going to be carbon bonded to hydrogen here, and hydrogen here, and hydrogen here, and hydrogen here. This is it. But what we have here is the Lewis dot diagram for methane. Yeah, then next you have this one, NH3. Yes, what is the name of NH3? It is ammonia. Okay, so, and how is it? From what we see here, we are seeing that ammonia is made up of 1 nitrogen atom bonded to 3 hydrogen atoms. So under this circumstance, what do? We can represent nitrogen atom. Now, nitrogen belongs to which group? It belongs to group 15, and group 15 has 5 valence electrons, which you distribute as 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. From the way we see this atom, it can form 3 bonds because bonding occurs only between unpaired electrons. So what happens is that you have 1 hydrogen here, and 1 hydrogen here, and another hydrogen here. You have to remember that hydrogen belongs to group 1. So it has 1 electron, which is unpaired. So when these come together, what are we going to form? We are going to have our nitrogen and its electrons around, which is here we have a lone pair, a single, like that. Then hydrogen come with its unpaired electron and another unpaired electron, like that. So that is it. Yeah. So this is it. What you have here is the Lewis dot diagram of ammonia. And if you feel like you want to write its structure formula, this is what you are going to get. You have nitrogen bonded to hydrogen and hydrogen and hydrogen. Yeah, there are lone pair on the top there. Yeah, then lastly, we come to H2O. Yeah, what is H2O? Yeah, this is water. And when you look at water, what do you see? We have 2 hydrogen atoms attached to oxygen. This implies that oxygen is the central atom. Okay. And if that is true, then what do? You look for the group to which oxygen belongs. Oxygen belongs to group 16, implying that it has 6 valence electrons, which we indicate as 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6. So when you look at this atom, it can form 2 bonds. No wonder there are 2 hydrogen atoms attached. So from here, this is what you have to know, that the hydrogen comes and another hydrogen comes here. And you have to recall that hydrogen belongs to group 1. So you have 1 electron there and 1 electron here. So when they come together to bond, this is what you are going to get. You are going to get our oxygen atom, and we have its electrons distributed like that. We have these 2. You have 1 here and 1 here. Then that one is paired with the one from hydrogen and the one from hydrogen. So this is what we are going to have. So that is that. So if you look at if you want the structure formula for this, it's going to be oxygen bonded to hydrogen and hydrogen. Yes, here we have the 2 lone pairs on top. And with that, I would like to thank you for your time. The channel is PSSB, Physical Sciences Survivability with me, Richard. Yeah, we urge you to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share. We also remind you that we have our sister channel for GET, Grade 8 and 9 Natural Sciences. The channel is called Natural Sciences Grade 8 and 9. So you can recommend somebody to it. It's a very wonderful channel, very beneficial. Yes, see you next time. Bye-bye.